One, two, sarang! Hey! Annyeonghaseyo, piaiayo. Yes, it is just me for this episode. Huwag kayong mag-aalala. We are on a season break just like what we have announced. But we kind of decided na baka mamiss nyo kami masyado or maybe the other way around. Alam naming mamimiss namin kayo. So during the season break, we decided that we would be making a few episodes, just 3. So the first episode is hosted by me. The second and the third one, you would see Monica and Chency hosting it as well, where we will look back at some highlights that we have from our show. And dahil I am kicking things off with this episode, alam nyo naman kung sino ako sa ating One to Sarang girlies. At ako naman ang laging K-variety, K-dating girly. Yes, that is me. And that is why in this episode, we will be looking back at some of the highlights from episodes where we talked about K-dating. Ayan, sobrang exciting. And also this could also be considered my sort of hello to all of you who are K-dating fans as well. Please, lapitan nyo ako pag-usapan natin kasi sobrang daming dating shows na gusto kong pag-usapan and I really like going deep into it. So in this episode, there are 3 highlights that I will be talking about at umpisahan na natin sa isang K-dating show that started it all, especially for me and also for Monica and Chency. And I am talking about this show that premiered on Netflix during the pandemic. It was just around the same time we started our show and bigla na lang nagkaroon ng announcement na magkakaroon ng K-dating show sa Netflix at ang tawag dito ay none other than Singles Inferno. We were so excited, well, mostly me. It took me a while to convince Monica and Chency to watch it, and when they saw it as well, they were super hooked. Kaya naman, magbibigay ako ngayon ng super deep cut. In fact, this is a never-before-seen episode on YouTube. If you have listened to this episode on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts, alam ninyong wala pang video nung nag-umpisa kami. Kaya naman ngayon, gusto kong ipakita sa inyo, i-reveal na yes, nagbe-video na kami dati. At yes, ganito, kung career kami, mag-video kahit na pang audio lang to. What can we do? Teatro, diba? So anyway, in this highlight that I will be showing you about Singles Inferno, I would be showing the reaction of Monica because when we recorded this episode, hindi pa tapos ni Monica yung buong series kahit natapos na siyang lumabas sa Netflix. And so we kind of spoiled one of the pairings for her and for the first time, makikita nyo kung ano nga ba ang itsura niya nung spinoil namin ito. Reveal na rin natin yung kay Sehun. Are you ready?
Ano, hulaan ni Bon?
Tama, sige. Who does he end up with?
Si Sehun ended up with,
So, newcomers.
Ayun,
so, si Kim Soo-min, yung isang model, tapos si Song Min-ji, yung into hip-hop, tapos sabi niya, ay, wala ko alam
Oo, si Korean Gladys Reyes.
Ang tagal ko na iniisip may kamukha to.
Diba?
Hindi ko lang ini-expect na Gladys Reyes. I think he ended up with Minji.
Are you sure?
Ding?
He actually ended up with, are you ready for this?
Jiyeon?
Yes, with Jiyeon. Right?
Bawal sumuko.
Kilig ako.
Yun ang hashtag ni Sir. Tuloy ang laban. Hoy, pero alam mo, pag nabawi niya, sobrang bawing-bawi yung moment. As in, parang after, kasi they ended up in a date together. Kasi he won.
Di ba nag-paradise?
Oo, so he won.
Nabuta ko yun na he won.
Bawing-bawi ng moment na yun.
They had this conversation where they acknowledged yung persistence ni Sehun. And then parang sabi niya, I'm sorry if it made you feel uncomfortable. Kasi this whole time, parang bang in-acknowledge ni Sehun na parang na-frame na ako yung kawawa dito kasi ikaw lang, gusto kita. But nobody knows that you're also in a very uncomfortable position for being put in that spot. And then, yun, so because of that conversation, parang nag-soften up si Jiyeon na hindi din pala siya aware na meron siyang kinakarry na ganun na burden So parang nung nasabi sa kanya na, nung na-realize niya na, oo nga no, it was uncomfortable for me na bakit kasalanan ko ba kung hindi ko siya gusto? Pero since nagkaroon sila ng moment na ganun, parang, oh my gosh, he gets me talaga. So dun parang na-breakdown yung walls niya.
I think kasi it matches din na he's also a very sensitive guy.
Yeah.
Alam mo yun? Sensitive talaga siya. I mean, how he approaches everyone. Yun nga, the mere fact na pag may dumating na bago, parang he's always the first one to help them out. And it's not because like he's trying to be flirtatious with them. Obvious naman, he wasn't trying to be flirtatious. He was just trying to
Yeah.
He's
help.
just being helpful.
Oh, like he
Yeah.
can see that you are struggling with something. So let me help you out because, you know, I can do it. You know? And I think yun yung parang, I think siguro masyadong aggressive din yun at the start for Gion. Pero it turned out na in the long run, yun yung quality na sobrang okay kay Sehun as a partner.
Surprisingly, when you go online, those people from the West are so turned off with Sehun.
Really? Why?
Really? Why?
Parang feeling nila wala siyang boundaries. A no is a no. Ganon.
Yeah.
Actually,
Tapos tayo daw, parang, this is, again, you know, tambay ako ng Reddit. So sa Reddit, there was like this whole, long discussion about this as well. Na parang, yung mga, dito naman, mga Asians, acknowledge it, and we were like, iba kasi kami dito, meron tayong culture ng pakipot.
mm-mm.
So parang sa atin, madami tayo na parang, kapag yung babae nag-no, try ka ulit.
Totoo naman na parang fine. Like, don't give up. That's fine.
Mm-mm.
Siguro na-frustrate lang ako kasi there were other great girls who were also trying.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So, parang nakakaano lang. Kasi nagmumukmuk siya eh. Alam mo yun?
Yeah.
So, parang naano lang ako na, huwag ka magmukmuk. So, magsubo ka ng iba. Para alam mo yun.
Yeah.
Ako, there's
Okay,
one thing that turns me off about him lang. Na parang, and I don't know kung highlighted siya kasi it's a competition. Alam mo yun, it's a reality show where you have to end up with someone. So you have to be a little more persuasive. Parang nung na-butthurt siya nung start na walang pumipili sa kanya, it was his ego that was talking. It was his pride getting hurt.
Yeah.
Gets ko naman yun.
Yeah.
Pero even towards the end, yung pride niya yung nagsasalita pa din eh. Di ba? Nung pinili niya si Gion, di ba nag-usap sila dun sa Paradise Hotel? And then Gion asked him like, why did you choose me? Sabi niya, actually, I didn't choose you. I chose myself. Kasi parang gusto niya na parang ma-close yung book on, you know, yung feelings niya about what happened with her and what happened with them, ganyan-ganyan. So, parang based dun sa mga marites, sila naman nag-flesh out nung conversation na yun.
Situation.
Oo. Na parang based sa mga marites is, si Gion was kind of actually okay about it. Kasi now she didn't feel pressured to be there because he wanted her to be there. Parang,
actually.
nung moment na yun kasi, parang, he chose himself. That's why he chose
Ganda
her
nun.
to end that chapter. Para hindi na niya ma-feel na parang lugmok siya. Like, he's such a loser. Alam mo yun. Tapos, I guess, kaya siguro yung relationship nila after nun, medyo nag-develop. Kasi, parang okay, clean slate tayo.
So yan, galing yan sa episode 7 ng One to Sarang. Imagine, sobrang feeling ko napakatagal na nung episode 7. Please excuse us, our mics weren't really micing yet that time. We were still trying to figure out how to do this whole podcast thing. Kaya medyo looking raw and sounding raw ang aming video and audio for that time. So yan yung shock ni Mon nung nalaman niya na si Sehun and si Gion, and Gion chose each other at the end. And of course, well, now it's been 2 years later, we did find out that they did not make it when they went outside of the island. I think they did not pursue their relationship, but that's fine. I'm sure they're both in better places. I should restock them on IG. Alam niyo ba kung kamusta na yung mga galing sa season 1 sa Singles Inferno? Meron nga palang chismis na lumabas this year at around May. We were so shocked when this news came out that in fact, one of the members from Singles Inferno Season 1, who was not chosen at the end of the show, ang pangalan niya ay Sehun, ay ngayon dating with the thought of marriage now with Ailey. Oh my God! Talk about worlds colliding. We were so excited when we heard about this news because syempre, Ailey, connect yan sa 17. If you have seen like the first, ano nga ba yun, yung 17 debut episode thing that they showed on Mnet, you could see that Ailey was there really supporting them. And of course, I feel like one of the best songs of 17 Q&A. Okay, bakit napunta sa 17? We're talking about Ailey and Sehun. So yeah, they were revealed to be dating. Apparently, Sehun was seen attending Ailey's concert where he captioned his post on Instagram saying something like, meeting my bias for the first time. Oh my God. And then now, ayan na nga, well, at least last May, it was said that they were dating. So we will find out soon enough kung next year ikakasal na nga ba sila. And if totoo nga yan, oh my gosh, so happy for both of them. So happy for Ailey. One of my favorite solo acts din talaga sa K-pop. Her voice is fantastic. And Girls Got Attitude. I think she's from New Jersey or something. I love her. I love them. So there, yan ang mga update na meron tayo sa Singles Inferno Season 1. Kung kayo, meron din kayong mga update tungkol sa Singles Inferno Season 1, let us know. Pakis-comment naman yan dito sa aming YouTube. You could also post it on Spotify and on our Apple Podcasts. Babasahin namin yan. We'd love to know kung meron din bang kasing invested with Singles Inferno as we are. Wag na nating pag-usapan si Dex kasi nababaliw na talaga ako sa kanya. As in, Dex. Okay, yun lang. Okay, so now let's move on to the next show that I will be showing you a highlight of. This show is one of my favorites talaga this year. As in, hindi ko talaga pinalampas each episode. As soon as it was dropped on View, isa-stream ko talaga kagad. And this K-dating show is My Siblings Romance. Siblings dating together and all living in one house and seeing how that works out. So here, let me show you what I told Monica and Chancy about My Siblings Romance. I think this was just 2 or 3 episodes in.
I think madaming beses ko nang napag-usapan yung exchange/transit love sa show na to. So, ito naman yung K-dating, which is actually also ongoing. So, pinag-isipan ko kung yun ba or tong isa. So, yung isa na lang. So, the other K-dating show that's actually ongoing as well on View is called My Siblings Romance. So, this is from the same producers as Exchange. So, ang nakakatawa kasi dito sa panel nila, because in Exchange 2, isa yun sa mga claim to fame ni Bam Bam of GOT7 that he became so popular after becoming a panel for there. So, nagtataka ako, bakit wala si Bam Bam sa Exchange 3? Ayun pala, meron pang isang show na ginawa yung producers and dito siya panel. Actually, sa panel pa lang sobrang interesting na because the panel for this show is aside from Bam Bam, also there is si Jonathan and Patricia, your resident African American. Are they're not African American. Basta your resident siblings.
Yes.
African. They're your resident African siblings na nasa Korea. So, nandun sila sa show. And then also, there's si Code Kun. Sobrang love ko si Code Kun. And also, Mion from Idol is also there on the panel. And also, oh my gosh, I forget her name. This girl who is a model na she used to be on I Live Alone. So, tungkol saan tong show na to, actually, sobrang interesting nung premise niya kasi magkakapatid, girl and boy, papasok sila sa house. They can't reveal kung sino yung kapatid nila. And then, yun, they'll have romance in the house. Syempre not with the sibling. There's no incest here. There is no incest.
Lannisters.
Kasi diba yung premise? Diba? Nakakatawa yung premise kasi bakit mabawal i-reveal kung sino magkakapatid? Kasi ako, in essence, kita mo na magkakamukha sila, girl. Parang, bakit tayo naglulukan dito? Pero ako talaga, first, ko pa lang, magkakamukha sila. Bakit ganyan? Pero, since bawal i-reveal, tas parang cute kasi the way they're, since bawal nila nga i-reveal na magkakapatid sila, so isa sa mga challenge, like, yung girls, hulaan mo kung sino yung kapatid nung guy you wanna go out with, bigyan mo siya ng letter, ganon. So, parang may isang girl na sa kanya napunta lahat ng letter, hindi naman yung kapatid niya yung gusto ng lahat. And I'm like, teka lang, hindi ba halata? Ewan ko, nalilito ko sa kanila kasi magkakamukha para sa akin yung mga couples. But it's so cute kasi you get to see the commentary kasi imagine kung nakita nyo kung paano makipag-date yung kapatid mo and then you could actually have and then you can't say anything on the spot. You have to pretend na hindi mo alam and then they also have moments kasi there's a room there where you can talk to your sibling. Tapos kapag magkakasama na yung magkakapatid, sobrang ang refreshing lang. Yung iba kasi yung banter nila kung paano I-approach yung dating or kunwari i-comfort yung kapatid nila kasi walang pumili sa kanila. Yung mga ganon. Sobrang sweet ng
that's
premise.
So nice.
And then,
Oo.
right? And then they also have like a phone there na parang pwedeng tumawag yung parents nila. So parang,
my God!
Sobrang cute.
Papagalitan sila.
But then,
Naman.
Oo, correct. Pero
Bantayan
kasi,
mo yung kapatid mo, ganon.
Oo, sira ulo yan. And then the nice thing as well is that syempre, there are different kinds of families, diba? There are families na the parents are still together. There are parents na divorced na yung parents. Tapos there are families na yung iba, I think some parents passed on. So syempre, iba din yung dynamics nung ganon. I think it's a very family-centered dating show. Kaya
interesting.
ako. Yun.
So
this is on View.
interesting. Oh, that's so cool. But I want to watch this. My
Siblings Romance.
My
Romance.
Siblings Romance. Ooh.
Yes.
That's really
Yeah.
galing pa ako sa pamilya na napakadaming kapatid. Parang
Correct!
nakakatawa
Imagine
lang yung
seeing
idea.
your brother date.
Yeah. I mean, I do but I don't.
Or
Alam mo
flirt?
yun. So, ang weird. Oo. Yeah, the flirt. I think the dating is fine. But the flirting, it's kind of like, parang I wouldn't know what to do.
Exactly.
May controversial ba dyan? As a person who likes controversy, what's like like for you, is there anything controversial about like what you've seen? May mga controversial moments ba? Is what I meant.
Actually, so far, because as of recording, we're only, this is only on episode 3 for today. So, medyo fresh pa siya. Although, parang yung pinaka controversial, I guess. I mean, I don't want to call it a controversy, but really yung story nung isang magkapatid. Gosh, naiyak ako. Pero kasi, like, so the brother, yung age gap nila is 10 years. So, yung kuya niya is kuyang-kuya na nung dumating yung younger sister niya. And then, yung younger sister is talaga siyang ball of sunshine. Not knowing that she came into a family na yung parents sobrang grabe na, parang on the verge of divorce. Medyo ganon. So, like, because she's a kid, she's clueless, she's always happy. And then, the kuya, you'd see na medyo siyang stern. And then, isa sa mga kwento nila, sabi nung girl was like, the younger sister was like, I remember that time my parents were fighting and I just went to my brother and he gave me a book. So we were just reading books together. That's why to this very day, when I feel sad, I just read a book to comfort myself. Super sweet. Yeah.
That's why you said na parang like even if it's a dating show, parang it looks into the dynamics of brother and sister. Parang there's a lot of that. Okay, heartwarming.
Yeah, cute.
Yeah.
Sobra.
So in a way, that's nga, mas family nga siya more than the dating. And I wonder how this will end. Like if kung paano magkakatuluyan yung couple, kung meron man, alam mo yon. I wonder. And it feels like, you know how pag siblings, in a way, kasi magiging magkakakilala na sila, that group, diba? Parang, kung may approval na ng sibling, medyo strong relationship yun. Alam mo yun? Parang may ganun. If it starts that way.
Correct. Sorry, sobrang short na lang. Alam ko na ubusan na ako ng time. Pero sobrang short, nakakatawa kasi yung isa doon, parang sabi niya, meron kasi akong dream brother-in-law kaya gusto ko siya talaga yung makatuluyan ng kapatid ko. Tapos parang yung panel, may dream brother or sister-in-law. Part ba yun ng
Lamera?
dreams? Di ba?
Ikaw ba yung jojowain?
Di ba? Pero ang cute nun na. I mean, hindi ko alam kung yung dream na yun ay dahil beneficial sa kanya. Gets as a kunwari super cool brother-in-law. Pero kung ang intention naman is so that awesome yung magiging partner ng kapatid niya, that's really sweet, diba? Kung yun yung dream niya. I mean, yun yung intention ng dream niya, I mean. But that's still funny. That's cute. Oh, that's really cute. I think I'm gonna check it out.
Go. Yan. My Siblings Romance.
When I was still telling Chancy and Monica about My Siblings Romance, yan yung time na sobrang medyo bias ko pa sa cast si Youngwoo. Which changed a lot as the show progressed. Well, we don't know because could be the show editing, could be whatever, but the way, I don't know if the producers did him dirty or what, but I really came to not like him as much as the show progressed. I'm choosing my words so carefully because I saw online how much hate Youngwoo was getting, and tao pa rin naman siya at the end of the day. Like, whatever things that he chose to do inside the house, and even lalo na sa Singapore, dun talaga tayo nabaliw lahat. Okay, we can hate the actions, let's not hate the dude. Yun lang. I think there's so much negativity na in the world. Wag na tayo dumagdag. Let's just wish for like positivity and good things. Okay, speaking of good things, yung favorite cast member ko, si Jae-young. Oh my gosh, I still love him so much. Even if hindi sila nagkatuluyan nung ship ko, silang dalawa ni Jiwon at the end of the show, it's all totally fine because right now, it seems like talagang sobrang nag-bond sila with the Park siblings. Like, all the Park siblings apparently have been spotted in Korea, going out together, eating out together. There are also rumors of like a new couple that came out after the show. Hindi ko na nasubaybayan kung sino man yun. But whatever makes Jaeyoung happy makes me happy. Hi, Jaeyoung! Fan imnida! Oh my God! Okay, nagko-Korean na po siya. So there, My Siblings Romance. I can't wait for season 2 next year. Aabangan ko talaga yan. And now, for the last, well, second to the last highlight, kasi may surprise pasabog pa tayo at the end of this episode. So for the last new show that I will be telling you is ito na-discover ni Monica. Like, she just posted it on our group. There was this thing on Twitter talking about shamans falling in love. And of course, we were so into it. I super love the whole concept. We are talking about possessed love. And dahil sobrang interesting and sobrang cute talaga nung pinaka-idea ng show. Basically, fortune tellers, will they tell their fortune? Or will they follow their fortune? Or will they follow their heart? O, diba? Ang cute-cute ng concept. It introduced us to this young fortune tellers. So, may Saju readers, meron ding shaman, tarot card readers, and such an interesting bunch, and they really gave us nice insight on how fortune telling is done in Korea. Parang sobrang ang interesting lang talaga. Okay, but at the heart of it, syempre, it is still a dating show. At syempre, kailangan namin pag-usapan kung sino yung mga ship namin. So, ito na ang aming conversation about our ships.
In terms of ships, ayoko na kasing magsabi ng ship kasi malas ako lagi dyan. Pero, ina-analyze ko kasi kahapon na ang siniship ko lagi is when the guy is more smitten than the girl. As in, parang yun yung mga bet ko. Feeling ko yun yung, ewan ko lang, maybe from personal experience as well. Pag yung lalaki, talagang patay na patay sa'yo, yun na yun. Huwag ka nang magtanong pa. At least, basta.
So, by personal experience to.
Oo, yun talaga.
Yes.
Yun talaga, guys. Ay, naku, Moshi, tumigil ka na nga. Mali pa rin.
Girl, no.
Kaya gusto ko talaga si Iyul para kay Hana. As in, kay Small Hana. Kasi sobrang grabe yung titig niya nung kumakain sila. Talagang,
I know. Kinikilig ako nun.
Grabe kinilig ako.
Diba? As in,
parang pumugi na siya.
Sobrang Song Joong-ki talaga siya. As in, pagpasok pa lang niya, Song Joong-ki na talaga sa akin yung dating niya eh. Descendants of the Sun. Pwede kanyang ganunin, tapos mag-helicopter kayo. Ganon.
Oo.
Ewan ko, sana hindi ko ginajinx, pero go Iyul siya. And gusto ko rin si Soyeon siya kasi Hongjo. Cute nila kasi nag-uusap sila hanggang 5 a.m.
Correct. Cute nga yun hanggang 5. Pero may mga nagsasabi na may mga nakita kong comments sa Reddit na, hindi naman ibig sabihin pag 5 a.m. kayo nag-usap kayo na.
Totoo din naman.
Nega.
Totoo din naman.
Nega lang.
O wala na, sinink ko na nga yung ship kasi sinabi ko na eh. Ako nga yung ship sinker.
Ako, sasakyan ko na yung sinabi ni Pia about her ships. Ako rin, super ship ko din si Iyul tsaka si Small Hana. Kasi parang, I feel like si Hana kasi, I don't know, she feels like, yung energy niya for me is very young. Alam mo yun? Parang it feels like she's still trying to figure out the world and I guess her profession because she's still pretty new at it as well. Si Iyul kasi parang matagal na siyang shaman, he comes from a shaman family, exorcist pa siya, I mean, pupunta siyang forest para hanapin yung mga spirits mag-isa.
Para makipagsapalaran.
Para to test his nerves. Oo. Pero yun nga, parang si Yul kasi has that kind of like protective energy. And you can really see it sa show na parang he seems very protective of her. And then, spoiler alert, kasi sa show, parang at the end of the day, parang they have to choose someone that they like. On that day, kasi nag-date din si Yul tsaka si Hana. But at the end of the day, Hana still chose another guy. Na parang sad, pero ang sobrang grounded nung reaction niya kasi to it, na parang, kasi hindi pa siya over dun sa initial feelings niya for this guy. Yeah. So, parang, it's okay for me. Like, okay, parang, wow, so you can wait. Okay, sige, parang ganun yung reaction. Which is so mature, I think.
Yeah. I really, really also want small Hana and Yul. But I just have a really bad talaga. I just really have a feeling na probably because of her young energy nga, pipiliin pa rin niya si Hongjo. At si Soohyun bilang ang firm niya with Gubong.
Correct.
Na parang, ewan ko parang ako hindi ko siya na gets. Pero parang there's something about the two, the way they speak about each other. Like, nakita ko na yan sa beginnings of a relationship. Alam mo yun? Yung parang may instant connection. And then yung preview pa for the incoming fourth episode, dahil si Soohyun, masyado nga nag-hangout kay Wongjo at nagdabog si Gubong. Na parang, wow! Grabe, na-excite din ako nun. Intense nun. Parang, I don't know, it feels so real. Like, I mean, extra real na these two has that big of a spark na kaya ganito yung mga reactions nila na hindi ko maintindihan.
Exactly.
No offense, hindi ko masyadong bet. Pero parang, hindi ko masyadong bet. Pero, between them, I don't know. We don't know kasi it's between the two of them, diba?
Correct.
So,
true.
Pero question, as viewers ba, kinikilig ba kayo sa kanila pag nagde-date sila? May
Hindi.
kilig ba kayong, diba? Yun yung ano kasi ako parang, diba? Ang weird. Doon ako na sa kanila because like, pag nanonood, kahit Singles Inferno and like the other dating shows, may kilig kang nararamdaman Kahit na yun nga, yung initial ay shit, okay, gets ko na siya. Parang may, bakit hindi ako kinikilig sa kanila? It's
correct.
So weird.
Who do you predict will eventually end up together? Okay. Sinong magiging sila? Quick answer lang. Top of mind. Let's go. Simon, bubukas yung bibig. Soohyun, Gubong.
Soohyun, Gubong.
Soohyun, Gubong. Okay. Mukha namang hardcore sila Pero there can be more, di ba? So sila lang for you mag-end up.
Alam mo, itong si Big Hana, may something about her na feeling ko masyashock tayo.
It's the Gladys Reyes energy.
The Gladys Reyes energy.
It's the Gladys Reyes energy.
Sobrang cute yan, As in, sobrang nakakatawa siya kasi parang nung low energy siya, low energy. Nung high energy talaga.
Wala siyang middle ground.
Correct. So parang,
Okay. Si Pia, the ship sinker. Let's go.
The ship sinker. So, ang pipiliin ko, yung mga hindi ko sinabing kanina na sila yung siniship ko. So, feeling ko ang magkakatuluyan ay si Hongjo tsaka si Small Hana. Wala. Ganun Parang yun yung energy na And then, iniisip ko kasi si Soohyun tsaka si Gubong. Usually kasi sa mga dating show, kung sino yung steady sa umpisa, biglang nasisira sila sa gitna So, malamang hindi sila yung magkakatuluyan.
But the thing is, I'm hoping kasi na ganun mangyayari. At dahil I'm hoping, usually, nangyayari yung opposite.
Ship sinker din siya.
Ship sinker ka din. Ako rin, meron din akong ship sinking quality with me. So, I think I'm gonna go with, ang feeling ko talaga is it's gonna be Soohyun and Gubong. Hindi Gubong, Soohyun and Hongjo. May ganun ako na-feel. Feeling ko rin magkakaroon ng shift
Guys, ship sinker no more. Okay? Hindi na po siya ship sinker because, oh my God, at the end of the whole series, yes, natapos na po siya, 6 episodes lang siya, Soohyun and Hongjo did choose each other and my heart was so happy. I feel like, wow, they're so perfect together. But apparently, hindi din yata sila naglast outside of the show because there has been like a YouTube video or something that came out where Soohyun said that she was single. So, well, okay, outside of the show, hindi nga sila nagkatuluyan. But that doesn't mean hindi nila ako napasaya ng sobra when they chose each other at the end of it. And another couple that matched, Iul and Hana. Medyo madami akong thoughts and words about Hana. I don't wanna get into it right now. Kung gusto niyo, follow niyo ako sa TikTok. Madaldal din ako doon. Ayun, pag-usapan natin doon. Pero, Iul looked so happy. He was so happy. And I was just so happy that he was so happy because obviously, he is my favorite member. Imagine, siya man na exorcist. What is exuma, diba? As in, sobrang ganda. Sobrang, oh my gosh. And well, apparently, based on his posts on Instagram, because, well, stinok na po siya ni Trency, it seems like Iul is still posting photos of him and Hana together, I think, on his stories. So yes, good for them that they are still together. Please continue making each other happy and stay in love. Ayan. Okay, so ngayon, dahil nag-reveal na tayo ng never before seen, well, this one we've already posted on TikTok and on Instagram. Pero feeling ko kailangan din ng ating YouTube version. One of my most favorite games na ginawa namin dito sa One to Sarang. Syempre, itong episode na to, i-end ko rin with a game. This is when we decided to sing trot. Oh, papaano namin ginawa? Eto, go enjoy! Okay, so now we are ready for the moment nobody asked for, but we will give you anyway!
Because you deserve it. Kung merong Singles Inferno, merong Podcast Inferno, and you're in it right now.
Sige na nga, ang Macne pinagbigyan natin sa gaygaybo niya, galit pa rin. Ang order natin is si Trency ang mauuna, and then si Monica.
Monica muna.
Wait,
ay, si
pero
Monica
ako yung
mauna.
nauna last time.
Wala akong pake. Ako nanalo eh.
Where are your honorifics?
Man, we're in the Philippines.
So, Mon, again, your topic is love and piggyback rides.
I want to be called Vivica.
Vivica Fox.
Si Vivica Babaji.
Layo!
Para sa kanyang pagtatanghal, ito na po, si Kim Vivica Babaji. DJ Airpat, drop the beat.
Pagmamahal! 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 Love, I question you, my love. You're so paasa.
Ganda?
I feel so stupid sometimes. Chamchi! 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 Tired of smiling and pretending that signals matter. You'll never carry me behind your back. Pagmamahal! 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 Tat-tat-tat!
Oh my God!
Ganda.
I love it!
Ang ganda!
Oh my God! That was the performance of my life.
Yeah, it's the perfect opening to this segment. It's so like, it set the bar too high. Bakit ba ako nahuli?
It's also very bitter.
But I love the callback to Chamchi.
Oh,
Like,
I
that
know.
was perfection for me.
Chamchi! Ang ganda ng Chamchi.
That's what I thought of eh. Nag-give up na yung brain ko eh. Para ano bang isisingit ka pa dito? It sounds like Chamchi. Okay.
So perfect. I love it so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Baka pwede ginagawa sa mga sarili natin to. Ini-question ko yung mga life decisions ko.
I really do too. But then I look at the screen and I see the two of you and I'm like, I'm okay. We're together.
I'm not alone in this craziness, stupidity. Inferno.
Inferno.
Oh my God.
Handa na po tayo para sa ating pangalawang pagtatanghal. May name ka ba? Or gawin na natin?
As myself, kasi gusto ko maging
As yourself. Celine Trancy.
Gusto ko lang iparating na tungkol to sa aking bias at noon dineclare ko na pumasok akong Hallyu dahil sa isang lalaking pangalan ay Min Yoongi, no? Pero minsan nagbabago ang ihip ng panahon. Nagbabago ang takbo ng puso. Ang tawag ng fate, ng destiny. So, yun lang po. Makakarinig po kayo ng ibang pangalan tonight.
At para sa kanyang pagtatanghal, palakpakan po natin si Celine Trency.
Hello, hello! Ako to, si Trency Cagaanan. At gusto ko lang maging honest for the first time in my life. This is a story about my ideal. My ideal. My ideal. Out here in the darkness, I am all alone, looking for a shining light. And I go to YouTube, and I see that smile, and I know so bright. Angel ka ba? Oh, lover ka ba? Oh, no. Anong sinabi mo sa friends mo? Ay, yalman ko siya. Dami kong tawang, daming galak. Pusok ko'y punong-puno. Ito na talaga! Hokyong sarang! Hey!
No, but it was perfect. It was perfect.
Message ko lang para kay Dokyong. Gusto ko lang sabihin sa'yo na nakita ko yung ngiti mo talaga. Nanood ka ng mga going 17. As in, nasabi ko talaga sa mga kaibigan ko na grabe, pag umingiti siya, parang lumiliwanag yung mundo.
Yeah.
Singles Inferno na ba? You wanna get out of this island with me?
Paradise.
Bakit natin ginagawa?
Parang nakailang beses na natin ito sinasabi, no?
Pero ginagawa ka rin natin.
Ginagawa to.
Hinuli niyo ako kasi ako yung pinakamagaling na singer dito.
Oo, ikaw talaga. Gusto mo ako mag-introduce sa'yo?
Yes.
Mag-introduce. Ako mag-introduce.
Yes.
And finally, our last act for tonight. The voice that has awakened 1,000 men. The one, the only, Pia Bonalos Mercado.
Maraming salamat po. Kala ko dati may ideal type ko hanggang sa nagulo ng Hallyu. Mga chinito at monolid ayaw ko noon hanggang nakita ko si Park Seo-joon. Sino ang sa forehead biglang kikiligin? Thank you for this gift, my Park Jimin. Pati ba naman kilikili, bigla ko nang gusto. Dahil yan sa left and right ni Kim Mingyu. Ideal type, ideal type, ideal type ko. Seo-joon, Jimin, Mingyu. Okay, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my highlights of all the K-dating shows that we have discussed in One to Sarang. If there are any dating shows, Korean dating shows, that you want us to talk about, to watch, please message us, let us know. You know that I will be so freaking into it. I would do my best to convince Mon and Chency to watch it as well. Or if not, who cares? Panoorin natin, pag-usapan pa rin natin. I'll be here para pag-usapan ang love. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching our episodes and please stay tuned to our YouTube page. Ang dami naming pasabog ngayong season break. Akala nyo break talaga to? Hindi ko alam kung bakit namin pinapahirapan ang mga sarili namin ng ganito. But yes, it's all for the love. Thank you so much for those who are still continuing to support and watch us every week. Hindi kayo magsisisi dahil we will just get better and better because that's what we are really
trying our best to do. Anong topic kaya ang pag-uusapan ni Trency? Anong topic kaya ang pag-uusapan ni Monica? Ang exciting, di ba? Those episodes will be out, of course, on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. We would really appreciate it if you guys could like, subscribe, leave a comment, and a 5-star review. You know, it's really heartwarming for us whenever we get to interact with you who watch us, who stream us every week. And it would really help us a lot if you do give us a review and a rating. Please, 5 stars, Joseo. Please follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. We are also on Facebook. Drop a message, say hi, mag-DM tayo, mag-usap tayo. We would love to hear more about you guys even while we are on breakdown. Don't worry if you miss Monica and Trency, you will be seeing more of us soon at mas madami pa kaming mga exciting na pasabog. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Gumawa! Chagoya! Sarang hey! Bye!